Hey everyone, welcome to the video. We are going to be checking out the Winona area out here in Norfolk. These neighborhoods are a beautiful mixture of old, early 19th century homes. All these historic homes are so unique. You can't really get anything else like them in this area. And Norfolk has plenty of them out here, and there's a lot of renovations going on. And we're gonna check one of those out today, a little bit later on. First, we're gonna take a tour of the neighborhood. And the topic of this video is, what can $700,000 buy you out here in Winona and the Lafayette area? They are neighboring communities that are very similar. Like I said, they're a mixture of historic homes and a lot of large brick homes that were built a little bit later on. But these neighborhoods have so much character. You'd be really hard pressed to find any homes that have more character anywhere in Hampton Roads right here in Norfolk, Virginia. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at one rehabbed home that just came on the market recently and see what you can get for $700,000 out here in Norfolk. And let me tell you, these homes can surprise you. You can get features in these homes that you just can't get anymore when you get homes that have been restored, but also they keep a lot of their historic features. So wooden floors, wooden frames, basements, all kinds of things pop up, and you just don't see these kind of things anymore. Not in homes in this area, at least, that were built past 1950, 1960. So a lot of surprises, a lot of cool stuff. Plus, it's always neat to see a blend of modern and old styles put together by really skilled rehabbers or builders, which is the case for this home out here on Huntington Crescent. So first, we're gonna go ahead and check out the neighborhood and see what the area is like. I love coming out here. I'm a Virginia Beach guy at heart, and that's where I live. But coming out into these old neighborhoods in Norfolk always makes my day a little bit brighter. They are so quiet, so peaceful. Like I said, tons and tons of character. You just can't get homes and areas like this anywhere else in Hampton Roads. So if that kind of stuff really is for you, then you're really going to enjoy what we're going to be checking out today. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
All right, here we are out in Winona, and we're just gonna take a look around, check out the different type of homes that are out here. One of the really interesting things about this part of the city is there's a really deep history that is associated with this area, and some of these homes have been here for a very long time, but some of them have been here since the beginning of the development of this area. And Winona was developed by a guy named Jacob Leicht, who came down from New York City around the turn of the century, of the 19th century. And most of this area was developed between 1916 to about 1941. Some of the older buildings have been here since 1909 to about 1915. Those were some of the earliest buildings that he built, and they were mostly homes for wealthier people that came here initially, and so they're larger, more elaborate, colonial revival style homes. And so some of the bigger homes that you see in this area are going to be from that very early time period. But after World War I, the area was developed for more middle-class people, so you'll start seeing more of the bungalow craftsman style homes being built in that time frame between 1916 to about 1941. And it has some interesting styles and influences. It's mostly a French influenced area of Norfolk, and you'll see that reflected in the architecture. You also see that reflected in a lot of the street names. You have names like Orleans, DuPont, Versailles, and the community kind of snakes along the currents of the Lafayette River and matches the shoreline. So you have a lot of weaving streets, a lot of crescents, a lot of loops. So it's a very gently curving type of street layout out here. So as you can probably see as we drive along here, that most of the homes here are going to be on the older side. Not a lot of new builds or even recent builds in Winona within the past few decades. The age of the homes are going to range from the turn of the century, 1900, to as late as the 1940s. And as far as price point in this area, is a lot of the smaller homes that were built in the 30s and 40s, the bungalow style homes, the craftsman style homes. They can range from 300 to 400,000 depending on the size and then the condition. And then if you're going to get closer to the water, or homes even on the water, they're going to be a bit more expensive. They can go up to around the $800,000 mark. So if you are not looking for a home that is quite this old, you can go to the neighborhood just next door called Lafayette Shores, and most of these homes were built in the 1990s to early 2000s all the way up to 2010, and these are large brick homes that tend to be a little bit more expensive. You can expect homes in Lafayette Shores to be anywhere between 800 to 900 or more, depending on your proximity to the water along the Lafayette River. But these are not historic homes, but they are awesome homes nonetheless. And if historic homes aren't your thing, then you're going to probably want to look in Lafayette Shores. Another thing that you need to consider if you want to move out this way is homes don't come available in this area very often. The average over the past 5 years is about 13 homes annually, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. So if you're looking to move into Winona or Lafayette Shores, you're really going to want to keep your eyes open, because not very many of these homes move. Most people that live here love it and they stay for a long time. So if it's a place that interests you, you really gotta stay on your game. Okay, well, let's move on to the main event now.
All right, here we are, the rehab historic home on Huntington Crescent. We're going to go ahead and pop in. I'm really excited. I hope you're excited too, to go in and check out this really amazing house that has been completely renovated by Coast to Coast Properties out here in Norfolk, Virginia. Come on, let's go inside.
All right, here we are inside 1420 Huntington Crescent. Not only is this a beautifully restored historic home, but it has an interesting history as well. Before being rehabbed by Coast to Coast Properties, it was actually a duplex for many, many years before this. So it was converted from a single family home into a multifamily home, and now it's back to a single family home and ready to be bought by a new family for new memories and be used in that way once again. And you'll see as we walk through here, there is a lot of the original wood floors that has been beautifully restored and finished. You'll see wooden doors, wooden door frames. It's got these cool wooden pillars that have been restored that were part of the original architecture as well. There's a cedar closet upstairs and a full basement, which is something that is really hard to find even in Norfolk in this area. Definitely in Hampton Roads. Overall, basements are very difficult to find. As you can imagine, we have a lot of water in this area, so basements aren't all that common. So it has 5 bedrooms, it has 3.5 baths, it's over 3,000 square feet of livable space, not including the basement downstairs. So there is just a lot of house going on with this property, and it's really beautiful on top of all the original floors and the original doorways and all of that stuff. You also have a lot of modern conveniences and fully upgraded stuff like the kitchen and the floors, carpentry, all that sort of thing. So it's a really beautiful home, as you can see. I really appreciate you watching this video, taking the tour of Winona with me, and taking a peek at Lafayette Shores as well, and coming in here to Huntington Crescent to take a look at what you can buy with $700,000 here in Norfolk. And the answer to that, of course, is that you can buy a lot. You can buy a really large house out here, or you can buy any number of smaller historic homes in Winona, or you could even, with a little bit extra, buy a more newer modern home out in Lafayette Shores. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information will be in the comment section below, and if there's anything that you want to check out, drop that in the comments as well. Different areas of Virginia Beach or Norfolk or anywhere in Hampton Roads, I am open to making a video on. So until then, I'll see you in the next video.